Hey guys, Eddie Sanley here with yet another former Pokemon player now playing Dragon Ball, Sean Collin. She finished 5th place today at Prodigy Games release event. What did you do today, guy?
I played Hirudegarn today. I've been test playing a lot of different decks since the meta kind of changed up with the new set, and I noticed that every deck kind of has like 12, 15 cards in hand sometimes. It's really ridiculous. So I was test playing Cell, and Cell was doing good against a lot of things, and then I played against this yesterday, test playing, and it absolutely annihilated me. I didn't even get to Cell, I didn't even get to make the so I looked online, PPG has the patron list online, that's kind of where I got the idea of it too, and then I played against it, so this deck goes turn 2, 3, 4 consistently, it never has issues, it has crazy untapped potential, the leader is really good once it attacks, you pitch a battle card, you draw 2 cards, so you're constantly just needing cards with this deck, so I'll go ahead with the list real quick.
A leader, that big better be good, bro.
Big leader, so he's really good.
Hell yeah.
I played 4 Cronoa, it might seem like a little bit of an overkill, but kind of hate to go first in this deck, and if you do end up going first, playing this and just dropping it for the turn is kind of nice. You use it for fodder, use it for the pitch effect on Hirudegarn's first side, so it wasn't too bad. The main strikers for the deck, you get 4 Saiyan Kaba. Basically, you can keep playing this and untapping your energy and popping it back with Flute, and you end up awakening yourself, and then the leader untaps energy too, so you can go turn 2 or 3 for these crazy like killer combos, and then you play 4 of the new Trunks, Intensifying Trunks. Basically the difference is one is double strike, the other one does crit. Both take a life, and they're your self-awakeners, so these are really crazy all day, play sometimes 3 or 4 in a turn, just popping them back. This super combo is specifically for Hirudegarn, as far as I'm aware, and it's really actually kind of good. So it's a 10k combo, and you pitch a battle card from your hand. So if you have like a Zeno in your hand that's trash, or a Champa that's not good, you draw 2 cards off of that. So not only do you get the 10k combo, but then you net 2 fresh cards off of it, and you can go further into the dig with it. So the super combo is really nuts. I played for the unyielding Trunks. So basically when you attack with one of your Champas or Kabas, or I'm sorry, Kaba or Trunks, you combo this, it'll untap one of your energies, so you can keep getting in free attacks with it, which is really nice. So this is basically one of your main cards for the untap engine. Some spice in here. 3 of the BCC Gokus. So basically, if you have a Trunks and you're able to untap and use your energy right, you can actually flash in a chain attack Trunks and flash these down and then untap some more energy for more strikes. And if you play down, you have another Flute, like you flute another card up, it just opens up like crazy amounts of potential. They're barrier to 15, so it's just an additional strike. These are really nasty in this deck because you can chain them with the Trunks early on and just hit for 2 crit, take a life. So obviously everyone knows about that. I played 1 spice in the middle. I didn't have 3 scientists or 4 scientists food, so I figured this deck may have an issue with blockers, or maybe if they have a bunch of fillers out on board to combo with. I just overwhelmed this out, and then you can double strike crit it, and it can't be blocked late game. So I've actually won a couple games off that. Surprisingly enough, I snuck it in. I played for the Unbreakable, just for the combo power, so you can like play Trunks and then go 25, draw a card, and then play that Trunks and untap the energy used for that. So it just opens up defense and offense. Did 4 chain attack Trunks, because the chain attack Trunks can go off of this for 2, flash in the Goku, and of course Sword will flash in the Zeno. So the Zenos, I played Monkeys today, and instantly when I Zenoed in, it just flipped the game in my favor. I was able to combo out on my same turn after untapping the energy with the leader and just going for 85. And it kind of stuck him. So
with Zeno?
With Zeno, yeah.
It's the biggest Zeno I've seen.
So these you can side out in, against certain matchups. Maybe if you're playing the mirrors. I played like 3 different rush mirrors today, and these were trash. So I sided those out, went into like the weakest coercion or something. For the kind of your bombs, you played 3 scientists food. I played 4 for consistency if I had it, but 3 was fine. That sneaker was really good in there. So draw 2, so you're going off that, being able to untap all your energies, and you can basically just play that for the plus. Everyone knows this card at this point, I think. Flute basically just gets to pop a card back to your hand under 3 or less, and you draw a card, and even if your opponent has a blocker out, you can pop their blockers back. So someone had a Legic out against me, and I dropped the Flute, and I fluted their Legic, so that was really good. And then Bean is just also part of the untap engine. So and it did really good. So you can go into like a Champa, then Trunks, go into another combo, Bean on tap 2. So the untap in this is like, I seriously didn't even get past turn 2 or 3. Like every game, even the rush. And I think in the mirror, it came down to basically just 2 had the bigger stick on one of the attacks. So if you overextend in this deck against the mirror and you don't kill them, it's like a 100% chance you probably lose that next turn. So you got to really be careful. But this deck was insane. For the side, I went pretty simple on the side. I didn't even really side out too much just because the speed of the deck is really high. So you got 4 Yajirobis, you play 2 of the Banisher Foos, 3 Mass Sands, 2 Mafuba, and then 4 Whisk Coercions. So it was just kind of a really defensive, hard board and kind of a sideboard where, you know, if I did need to side out, you know, chain attack combo or anything like that, or the BCCs, you could go into a longer game almost. But the list was kind of inspired, like I said, from the Patreon list on PPG. It's a really good list. It's fast as hell. And I had a couple differences in the deck, but overall it was, for the most part, the same list. So, I mean, the list is nasty. But there's not much else to it. The game's in a weird spot right now with cards like this because the meta's just so fast. I mean, monkeys couldn't even keep up with it, and you know how that deck can be.
Yeah.
But it was a fun deck to play, so it was a cool tournament.
Ooh, shout out to PPG Patreon. I see my boy over here.
Shout out to Prodigy. Shout out to everyone for hosting, and, you know, of course, Eddie for, you know, doing the video and everything, so appreciate it.
All right, appreciate you, man. Hope to see you again in the future, bro.
Thanks.